Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're talking about the stimulus package, more stimulus, small business stimulus. Is this bullish or bearish? After crude oil has tanked, after the bonds are down, will this stimulus bring us back into the green? Right now, I see the market slightly in the green, but it's basically trading sideways. So let's see what's really shaking and baking out there as we continue to deal with this Rona recovery day by day. I need more stimulus. I need more positive energy, and I'm ready to pump it, to kaboom it. Guys, drop a comment here in the population of the chat box right now. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Touch the buttons for me, like, subscribe, post notification bell, ding, ding, ding. We're here every single day, early mornings or late morning. We're here in the mornings, okay? Sometimes it's earlier than not, Eastern Standard Time, okay? Mornings, we're here. Usually we're done with the streams by the afternoon, so make sure you're tuning in every single day. Make sure you're following me there on dlive.tv/champagne crypto. Every single day we're restreaming over there. Guys, if you are a content creator, I recommend multi-streaming with restream.io. I mean, why not push the stream to multiple platforms? Don't give YouTube all the juice. I like DLive because it's crypto friendly, and you're allowed to redistribute lemons to the most active users in the population of the chat box. Guys, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin as Bitcoin just cracked 7,000 once again, as CryptoZilla just donated an ice cream over there on DLive. Boom. Thank you so much, Zilla, and good morning to you, sir. Is it morning, or for you it's basically nighttime, right? You're like headed into April 23rd already, or is it the other way around? Correct me if I'm wrong. Good morning to Satoshi Nakamoto, our little cousin out there. Good morning, sir. And today we're talking about this stimulus, guys. Stimulus. You can see that small business stimulus has been approved, okay? And will that positively impact the markets? Usually when they throw money out there, there's green. Usually when they're announcing money, any sort of bailout or stimulus, on the short term, it's green. So that's, good sign for the short term. And when you're doing these swing trades, you're worrying about this the short term if you're focused on that strategy. Now for the long term, I'll tell you, I'm bearish with the stocks for the long term. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. The ship is sinking. It's obvious, and unless they use their tools, aka the printing machine, I would expect the whole boat to sink. Now, their tools are strong, and they have a lot to back up these tools, although they're funny bunny. The alternatives to those tools, I don't even know where they are. I don't even see any alternative. What is the alternatives to the USD? Don't tell me Bitcoin. Don't tell me anything crypto. What other country's currency? I mean, what other currencies are strong? And, you got the USD running the show with the petrodollar, although, crude dropped. But as I said this morning, and I was checking out the articles on talking about the crude going into negative or whatnot, what are the countries that generate revenue from the sales of crude? What countries is crude their bread and butter? And this article identified Venezuela and Iran. And you already know, well, during all this pandemic crisis, we've already deployed ships out there, and we charge Maduro with trafficking, I believe. I'm not going to say we, because I'm not part of that we, okay? The powers that be charge them. I'm not part of that we power. I have nothing to do with charging Maduro. Anyhow, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, and Mexico as well, Satoshi. They're a little bit less down the list, but the countries that are most impacted by this are Iran and Venezuela. I was reading that Saudi Arabia could be impacted, but they're sitting on a lot of cash, so they got reserves to weather the storm. So says this article. I forgot. I should have shared the article, but when I realized that, and that was brought to my attention, I don't know how true or not that is. I'm getting this information from one article, but it does make sense. I mean, if we're dollarizing the world, and we're putting everybody in line that's not using the dollar, that's not falling in line, aka Venezuela and Iran. Maybe this is part of the plan. Put pressure on them and make them crash or burn. We're already charging Maduro. We already got some chips out there, and it seems to me that anybody that doesn't fall in line with the dollarization of the world is going to get straight up sniped out the box, like Gaddafi did. We already know that, we know Gaddafi's fate. He tried to make a currency in Africa that was backed by gold. And you know what Hillary said? We came, he saw, or you know what she said. I don't even want to repeat it because I don't like celebrating stuff like that. Anyway, you know the deal, guys. That's apparently what seems to be happening. So on one end, I was like, wow, crude, this is not looking good. But then on the other end, I'm like, oh, well, look who this really impacts. Venezuela and Iran. It seems to me like this could be part of the geopolitical plan to wipe out the potential competitors or anybody that's not falling in line. Satoshi's asking about Mexico. We got to put pressure on Mexico, but it seems like Mexico has been falling more in line with the West than they are with, Venezuela or Iran. I believe someone said USA will buy 75 million barrels. I think it was an error. President said we have 75 million barrels in reserve. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I did hear that the president alluding to that he was going to stock up on more oil, and it's a good deal right now. It's a good deal. Obviously, oil is basically free. They're paying people to go pick it up. There's nowhere to put it. There's nowhere to put it. So it's interesting though, because you're like, well, crude is crashing. Could this be bad for the economy? And maybe it is, obviously. But then once I heard, I was like, ooh, who really gets impacted? Is Iran and Venezuela? It makes more sense now. It makes more sense. But I'm staying on top of it. And you could see SCO, ultra short Bloomberg, is up 52%. This is the ticker that's shorting crude oil, we believe. And it's been on our watch list. And look at it, it's up 52%. In just a moment, we'll be checking out the watch list. We'll check out the altcoin portfolio, see how it's performing, and we'll run down the markets. When oil was $90 a barrel, did they care about gas at $4? Exactly. Gas is getting cheap out there. Last time I filled up, it was like $1.80. I've seen it even lower. And I can expect it in the next few weeks to continue to go down because, it's obvious. So let's go ahead and run. Where's my coin market cap? There it is. Let's go ahead and run down coin market cap, run down the stocks. I'll give you up to date with the plays I've been doing on both the stocks and the crypto. And let me click on this ad real quick. Block set BRD. Guys, download the Brave browser. Download the Brave browser. Download the Brave browser. Start earning BAT tokens right now. I don't know how many times I got to tell you, stop what you're doing and download it right now. I got a link down below. And start earning BATs, guys. If you're not earning a couple dollars, then you're getting played by Google Chrome. Because most of you guys are chroming it out. I know it. I know most of you guys are chroming. Don't waste your time. This thing is almost exactly alike to Chrome. In fact, it's built on the same code, if I'm not mistaken. And you can even import your Chrome settings on the Brave browser, and you'll have a similar experience. And then you could start earning these BAT tokens. So I'm going to link this. And I'd say this in all of my streams. Why? Because this thing works. You can get tokens, and I get $5 if you keep this installed for 30 days. 30 days, $5. Can you imagine? It's little peanuts. But anyway, why not? If I use it every day, why not let you guys know? All right, let's run down the coin market cap. Bitcoin currently, well, let me hit refresh actually. Bitcoin currently 70.37. It's back over 7,000. I explained my dollar cost average sell strategy that I'm going to be doing up until the halvening or around the halvening. I'm going to take some profits of Bitcoin, start DCAing. Already started actually. Anything above 7,000, I'll be DCAing shortly. And I explained the strategy this morning. I'm not going to sell big chunks above 7,000 because let's say if it's, 771 today and then it goes up to 79 the next day, that's why you want a DCA and kind of get an average of the price. Now, let me be clear, as I did into this morning's video, I'm taking some profits, okay? And I'm going to put them on the side, and I may even buy back in if it takes a dip after the halving. I do expect it to. Usually there's the sell-off. There's probably going to be a sell-off at some point. And, I'll probably buy back in under 6,000. Now, when I'm saying I'm taking some profits, that doesn't mean I'm selling the whole bag. I don't even think it even means I'm selling half the bag, to be honest with you. Rafterman says, yo, champ and the boomers missed you yesterday. Rafterman, welcome back. Thank you for the $2. And you're always welcome here, sir. Good morning to you. Ether is up, guys. I know I've been talking about these stocks, these options, these Robin Hoods, and these little plays, but I'm on my way to the 32 ETH club, okay? And that's more of a real move than, the little play that I'm doing there on the hood. I'm learning, and but when it comes to the crypto, there's nothing to learn. Well, there is always something to learn. Let me rephrase that. But we're a lot more knowledgeable and confident when it comes to the cryptos, and the moves are a little more serious when it comes to the crypto. And, that move with the ETH, I'm liking it, guys. I'm liking the ETH move. Even though ETH was compromised with its DeFi earlier last week, I really it doesn't even faze me. I think there's a future with ETH. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yesterday, it was CryptoZilla, I believe, that sent a link like about 7 or 8 points talking bullish about ETH. And I agree. Let's continue down this list. Ripple is at 18 cents. I'm not even mad at Ripple anymore, although I'm not holding it, to be honest with you. And I don't think it's here to replace anything. It's still funny bunny, in my opinion. Bitcoin Cash there at 227, up 2%, looking good. Satoshi Vision is the new Ripple. Garbage. Litecoin at 41.41, falling behind. While Ether's up almost 4%, while Bitcoin's up over 2%, you got Litecoin lagging behind. I'm glad I'm not holding this bag. Binance there at 1552 is up as well. EOS slipping in the rankings at 258. My next move is maybe getting out of EOS. I got a position in EOS for a while. I've been on EOS since the Genesis block. And it never really delivered anything other than this voice platform that I'm not interested in. I'm going to be honest. I tried staking with EOS Rex. It was okay, but it's been kind of quiet for EOS. So let's see. I mean, although it's not dead for them, and they certainly have a platform. Out of all the DApp platforms, I've seen this one run a lot of dApps. The ones that are actually working are, other than Ether, obviously. I would say it's EOS and Tron. Those are the two ones that I've actually seen doing things. Tezos, it's making gains, but I don't see anybody using it other than staking it on Coinbase. And then you got the darling of the altcoins, which is Chainlink. It's bullish, and it's on our list. I've just been focusing more on ETH than I have on Chainlink. But the techs on Chainlink are stronger. I'll be honest with you. And I've been bullish on Chainlink as well. Let's not act like the champ didn't tell you guys about Chainlink when it was 30 cents. Okay, I've been on the Link train. Stellar there at 5 cents, Leo at 104, Monero at 56, and then Cardano slipping in the rankings there at 3 cents. Although what's interesting is that Cardano is ahead of Tron on the rankings, and Tron seems to have a lot more usage. So, I don't know. Shout out to Joey Ray, Satoshi back in here. Shout out to Joey. Welcome back to the box out here. Bitcoin's going up right now. Looking good. Let's check out the stocks and see if we're in the green. See if the stimulus has positively impacted the markets. You could see, let's run it down. I would go over the COVID stats as I have in the past, but I don't know. I feel weird about going over like death stats and stuff. I don't know. I'll leave that for someone else. I'll keep this economics. Sometimes we go off topic here and then we start talking more about the Rona and you know how I feel, guys. A bunch of hype with the Rona. It's, in my opinion, it's being exaggerated. At first, I thought it was just complete hoax. Oh, did you guys see that video that's leaked with the hot mic in the White House saying that they're all vaccinated? Oh, I got to pull that one up. I got to pull that one up on you boomers. Hold up. Let me pull that one up on you boomers. See if I can find this thing out here. It's blocked on Instagram. You can't play videos. Let me see if I could just there it is. Okay, check this out. Everyone's been vaccinated around here anyway. Hot mic in White House press room catches New York Times photographer joking with Fox reporter and starts inevitable coronavirus conspiracy theories online. Let me just go ahead and play the clip for you. Okay, so you guys can make your own decision here. A hot microphone left on the White House press briefing room has sparked controversy after a journalist was overheard joking that everyone there had been vaccinated against the Rona. Two journalists identified as Fox News' John Robert and New York Times' Doug Mills were caught chatting before an official press briefing. The guy tells him, you could take off the mask. The fatality rate is 0.1 to 0.3. Let me just go ahead and show you the video, guys, so you can make your own decision.
So it was a hoax.
I don't think it was a hoax.
What's up, Johnny?
All right, man.
Where do you go, babe?
You can take out the mask, Doug. The case fatality rate's like 0.1 to 0.3 according to USC.
Is it really? That's reassuring.
USC.
Everybody here's been vaccinated anyway.
USC and LA County Public Health come out with a study. They found that there are 7,000 cases in California, but they really believe that there are anywhere from 221,000 to 442,000 people who were infected.
Really?
Yeah.
So that makes it 0.1 to 0.3? Does the study to come out with?
Yeah, it just came out today. So it suggests that the case fatality rate is about 10. Seems.
Wow.
Which puts you right in line with the flu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what it is.
So it was a hoax.
I don't think it was a hoax.
So even the guy asked there at the ending, and I'm going to try to find a video that has some sort of caption so you can hear it better. But the guy ultimately asked, like, so it was a hoax? And the guy's like, no, I don't think it was a hoax. So it was a hoax, Mills jokes. Robert replies, no, I don't think it was a hoax. But he says something about everybody being vaccinated. And you see, it's just more and more things that make you question the mainstream narrative. And I'll leave that. Let me just go ahead and link this. There's probably another video that has captions where you could, because I did see another video earlier this morning. But yeah, guys, I mean, you know, boom. Let me just share this and you guys can make your own decision. Zilla says, just means death rate is slightly higher than the flu. Well, yeah, you see the guy even there. He's saying, yeah, you don't even got to wear your mask. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Like, this is in the White House, guys. And you know, one thing I found funny, okay? The people that are telling you to wear masks, they don't wear masks, okay? The people that are telling you to social distance, they're not social distancing on that stage either, okay? So, you know, that's funny, okay? That's funny to me. And another thing that hit me is this. If older people are really at risk, Trump being older, Pence being older, why are they keeping them in the same room without a mask if it was really that much of a threat? If they got the whole entire country locked down wearing masks, you can't come outside, then why would you put the president and the vice president in the same room without a mask if there was really that big of a problem? It doesn't seem to add up to me. I'm asking questions. I don't know. I'm not the professional out here. I really don't know, but it doesn't seem to make any sense to me. So, you know, I've questioned the narrative from the beginning. And you know what the first thing I thought it was a top-down hoax, a.k.a. moon landing. And maybe that's not the case. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I don't trust what's been said out there. That being said, I'm still keeping my distance. I'm cleaning my hands, and I'm not touching people I don't know. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and run down these market quotes and look at these stats. But yeah, check out that link down below. You got the S&P up 1.82%. Is this due to that economic stimulus? Because before we opened, yesterday we closed in the red. It seems like the market was spooked with that crude oil, but crude oil's back up today. 11%, it's at $14. We'll talk about it. Dow Jones is up, and then of course, Bitcoin reacting positively to this greenery over there in the markets. Crude oil is up. Futures at $14. Gas is up. It seems like that is recovering, at least for the short term. But I mean, it's still $14 is pretty cheap, guys. Bonds are recovering. This is really good. There we go. They're at 0.6. Did the Fed start buying this morning? So, I was bearish when I saw these bonds in the morning at 0.5. What was it? 0.55 or something? And now we're in the green. Now crude oil's back in the green. Bonds are back in the green. And we got economic stimulus on the table. That means that we're back on bull mode for the short term. Remember, this market, you're dealing with it like not only day by day. It's almost like hour by hour. Like a couple hours ago, I was bearish. Okay, now that I'm seeing, things go back in the green, especially this 10-year, we may be seeing green across the board today like we are right now. We're seeing green everywhere. Let me see here. Let's look at the ones we've been checking out across the board here. Everything. Snapshot, Makers even in the green, Facebook, Yelp, Chevron, Plantronics, Stellar Lumens, USO is up, Zoom, Amazon, and they're up. Go. It's good, guys. So this is a tell. And, shout out. And I mentioned them a few times. And, I watch him plenty. Is Manarino. And I like Manarino because he's a crypto-friendly maniac. So, he's been talking about the 10-year. And I agree. This 10 year is a tell. It's a tell. So it's up. Now it seems like the market's going to react. The 10-year was down a couple days. There goes the market down a couple days. From all I've seen, which is a ton, it's showing more contagious than the flu and quickly take down some. It's still weak immune, so old, pre-existing, sick, poor diet, less vitamin D. Yeah. From what I've seen, I mean, it seems... from what I've seen on the media, but I haven't seen anything really in person, I'll be honest, Zilla. From what I've seen from the media... I'll let that be. I'll let that be. I'll stay healthy. I'll continue to exercise, take my vitamin D, and it is what it is. Joey Ray says market cap isn't much as any. I'm talking about the overall trend for the day. If things are moving up or down for the day. And I'm specifically looking at that because some of our strategies have been swing trading, which is, day by day. Now, for the long term, guys, I don't even know. A long term, bet against the dead and stay in hard assets because, I wouldn't be holding stocks for long term. I'll tell you that much. Let's look at coin market cap again. So you got Bitcoin there back in the green. I don't know how many times we're going to say it out here. The stocks are green. Bitcoin's green too. What's good is that Bitcoin's a little greener than the stocks today. So that's nice. Let's see who the big gainers are today. We see Digibyte. It's been a while since I've seen some Digibyte maniacs here in the population. You see Zcoin. This was on our watch list at some point. This is a privacy coin. It's interesting. Horizon. I don't know much about. Stellar. Ripple's little cousin. Dash, I like Dash, guys, but, it's been quiet for Dash. The hybrid chain, you got both proof of work and proof of stake. This is a pretty innovative chain, and I don't know why it hasn't caught more attention. This one was doing good for a while. They had a lot of marketing, and it seems like it kind of died off. I don't know. OKB is up, Status, Omisigo, and Komodo. Let's see who the losers are. Quant, MadeSafe, Binance down. Just like the stable coins. Hex is still going nuts because of Uniswap. I need to learn more about this. I don't know anything about Uniswap. My understanding is that it's a DEX. I do see that Hex seems to be trading on one exchange, the majority of it, but then someone else said, no, there's some stuff going on the decentralized exchange. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to it, to be honest with you. Although I know that it's made gains. So shout out to anybody that's making gains. If you made gains, guys, shout out to you guys. Let's look at these headlines. U.S. Europe work to contain economic fallout from virus. Okay. Senate passes bill for more stimulus. We know that. What's in the new stimulus bill? Fund might run dry again. Is there another way? Grants to small businesses average $4,360. As oil prices plunge, drillers in the Gulf of Mexico shut off wells. Wow. Delta reports first loss in 5 years. That's obvious. Atlanta businesses bristle at government Kemp's reopening plan. Okay. Let me see here. Seems like there is a push to start reopening. We will not have a vaccine by next winter. What happens when coronavirus returns? Says this article. Hopefully we don't overreact like we did this time and we keep moving. Hopefully we learn from this round not to be overreacting. Shout out to BitPapa. I see you. Zilla says Hex is 50x and doing a year-long buy launch like EOS did, but the staking is attracting some big bag holders. Let's see. Let's see how that all pans out. Shout out to everybody on D Live. Let me go ahead and hit refresh and see if anybody else is out there. I'll add 50 to the box just in case. Let's see if we get anybody here. And I mentioned this yesterday. It's been a while since I've done some exclusive content for D Live, and I should. Maybe that'll bring some more people out there. Rafterman says we need to quit bowing the knee to Big Brother. Just use common sense. That's what I've been saying, guys. But, you know, this is what you're talking about is years of just programming. That's why they call it programming on TV. This is just years of just programming. Years of porn, years of Netflix, and just program of Walking Dead, of this and that. It's like the first thing we need to do if we want to quit bowing our knees is to stop watching their programming. Stop watching their programming. I think that's step number one. Turn it off and focus on reality. And anyhow, and I said this earlier, to me, reality is even more entertaining than this fictional storylines that are sold to you. I don't need to watch Walking Dead. All I got to do is turn on, mainstream. And I see the Rona. Rafterman said, just watch Champ. I appreciate that, Rafterman. Yeah, but, you make a point. It's not about me, but, I watch other people as well. Instead of like watching Netflix and these shows, like I'm focused on non-fictional content. And there's plenty of things that you could focus on except other than watching, the new series. Those things don't do anything for you. Some of are entertaining. But I can remember when I got big into that show Lost back in that was over 10 years ago, and Lost was a cool show. But it hit me at one point. I'm like, there's no way that they're gonna resolve this storyline. The whole point of it is to just for you to get lost. There is no point. It's just keeping you there and just like That's part of the model, guys. They just want to keep you watching. So there is no point. What's the point to the show Lost? Everybody has a different theory, but the fact is that there was no point. Search for videos about Ecuador and you'll see plenty to fill your need. Nah, I don't need any need for gores. How about this little run that Bitcoin's having right now? A nice little spike on these candles. Let me zoom in here. Look at this little spike here, a little greenery. Looking good. Now let's talk about this Bitcoin top, guys. I want to hear what your opinion is. Do you agree with the champ that Bitcoin will see a top associated with the halvening, and then at some point around the halvening, maybe after, right before the halvening, there's going to be a little bit of a sell-off? Do you guys agree with that? Or because that's the way I'm looking at it. I think that we're going to see a top somewhere around the halvening, maybe right now, maybe it already happened. You know, we're going to see a top, though. It's what I'm thinking. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if you agree. And if so, what do you think that top's going to be? And where do you think the sell-off's going to be at? I'll give you guys my opinion, and I've been saying this, but I'm going to repeat it. I got a target of 8,000. Let's see if we can actually get there. But I don't know. Every day that passes by, we're falling short. It seems like the top there has been around 72, 73. I do expect that once this halving hype dies down, that people will start selling. And that may bring the price below 7K. Maybe even below 6K. We were there just a few weeks ago. If it does drop below 6K, I may start DCAing again back in. Tyler D, he says he's guessing between 9K and 97, nothing above 10K. I think that's a little bit too I'm not going to say too positive, but just it's a little bit too high is what I'm saying. I think it's going to be tough for it to go over 8K, but thanks for your opinion. Hopefully you're right. Hopefully you're right. I don't think it's going to go that far. And Tyler, could you also let us know on like the timeline? What do you think? You know, our halving is going to occur in about 19 days. So, you know, are we going to touch the top soon, or we have already touched the top, or is the top going to come right after the halving? Let me know. McLovin is here. Shout out to McLovin. He says more. All right. Unlimited and infinite money printing is not enough. We need more. I think beginning of the month, says Tyler D. Okay. Joey Ray says about 7,800. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think the top is about 78. Do you think that's going to come right before the halving or right after? But, you know, I think we can agree somewhere soon we're going to be seeing the change, or the top or the bottom. We're in that the event is taking place very soon. I think we will get the last halving pump sooner to now than the actual date itself. Yeah, I think so. We're going to see this pump sooner than the actual date of the halving. So, I mean, it may be happening right now, or it may have already occurred. Let's see. Let's zoom out here so we can see the 3-month chart. What I'm questioning is if this, look at the 1 month, that this gradual increase, was this the top at 74? Was this the top around 74? We got Joey saying, with the corona, people will hold out so after. Okay. So you think the pump will come after? I disagree, but you know, you may be right. I mean, I don't think it's a wild guess. I think the pump's coming before. I'm basing my opinion on what happened with Litecoin last year. Imagine how crazy Bitcoin will be when it eventually breaks 20K. Yeah, you know, that would be great, McLovin. But like I've said in the past, Bitcoin needs to stay above 10,000 for the majority of a year before it even breaks 20K. I'm going to be honest with you. We need to see a $12,000, $13,000 Bitcoin for the majority of a year before we even crack 20K. And Bitcoin hasn't done that. There hasn't been, you know, Bitcoin hasn't sat above 10K for more than a week. I don't even know. You know, it hasn't sat for the majority of the year. I also think crypto market will continue to frustrate the bulls and bears. Nothing above 10K, but no new lows to what we experienced in March. All a guess. Let me be honest. I think I agree with you, Tyler. It would probably frustrate most people. I think people are expecting those big moves. And what if we run up to about 75, 76 like we just did a few days ago? We sell off to about 6K and then it goes back up to 7 and, maybe back up to 8 by the end of the year. And we kind of trade in the same pocket, That wouldn't be so bad. It would frustrate some people because they want, Bitcoin to move a lot. But Joey says Bitcoin history, both scenarios. You're right. But you'll be surprised. I think there's going to be, after halvening, maybe less volatility. Maybe less volatility after the halvening when it comes to Bitcoin. Just a wild guess. I don't know. And this is the 1 month chart for Bitcoin. Let's look at the 1 day again. We're seeing good action on the 1 day after the stimulus package that was approved seems to be positively impacting all the markets right now. And we're seeing a nice candle. It's almost 90 degrees right now. Good looks. So let's take a peek at the stocks right now. We'll look at our watch list as well. Stocks are up 1.49. Bitcoin up 3%. That's awesome. I think Bitcoin will rally hard when the fake gold and paper gold market implodes. Let's see. I mean, for it to implode, people would really want to go and actually get the physical gold delivered to them. And, I don't know. Let's see. I'm bullish on gold. It's on our watch list, and it's a strong buy. In fact, gold looks like a stronger buy than Bitcoin. So let's look at our watch list. ProShares Trust Ultra Short Bloomberg is down today. This has been our buy, our strong buy, and I never got into it. I ended up getting into UCO, I believe, but this one's been a strong buy. It's down today now that crude is back on the green. Remember, this is a short. This goes against oil, and it had a nice little run up. Let me actually pull up my watch list. There's my watch list. Just so a quick rundown. Work is on my watch list. Walmart. Actually, I got a call option on work that expires on Friday. That if the premium's down, so I may end up losing on that one. I got a $29 strike on work. Last time I checked, it was down. So let me see. Yeah, work is at $26. So unless it gets closer to 29, I may lose. Fiverr's doing good. Look at Snapchat. Snapchat crushing the game today, up 23%. Snapchat reported earnings. Is that correct? Is it today or yesterday? Strong buy on Snapchat. Are they on our list? No, they're not on our list. But Fiverr and Shopify is. Snapchat doing good. Let's look at these technicals for a 1 month projection. Strong buy for the 1 day. 1 week is buy, and 1 month is looking all right. Snap is looking good. Who else is on our list? Well, Snap is not on our list, but we should maybe add it there. So let me throw Snap there just to, because right now the technicals are looking favorable. Guild is a pharmaceutical, and they are developing some sort of Rona therapy. They are looking attractive. Fiverr, I'm bullish on. Shopify, like these e-commerce things, and internet companies like Fiverr, Shopify, Snapchat. Even you could throw Facebook in there as well. And then you got, of course, Alibaba is looking bullish for the same reason that Amazon is. TLT, I have calls on this that expire, I think, next month that I've made some good gains on. These are 20+ year treasury bonds, and these are like the safe play, I would say. This is kind of like gold. People that buy into GLD buy into TLT. Not everyone, obviously, but some people also bought. Where's my TLT at? TLT's down today. Let's look at the text on TLT because we've identified that as a strong buy, and you can see it's up. 20+ year treasury bond ETF. Technicals are reading buy, minus some oscillators, and let's look out for the 1 month projection. It's still looking okay, and for the 1 week is still looking okay. I think it's time to pick up Bitcoin 6K prices and lower when it comes, and just forget about it. I don't expect a bull run like 2017, at least 2021. What you think? I agree. I just said that. I would consider DCAing on the buys if we dip under 6K. Nano says, Champ, have you looked at the cannabis stocks? Some of those you can get under $1. Yeah, my understanding with the cannabis stocks, though, are that boat already sailed like a couple of years ago. What I'm looking into now are the psychedelics, and you can see that in Colorado, they've approved some of those, like magic mushrooms and stuff like that. And there's one company called Canopy Growth. They're also a cannabis company, and I think they're doing some research into psychedelics that I got on my watch list. I don't know if they're a strong buy or not. I don't think so, but they're actively traded over there on the hood. And I just think that, the cannabis stocks seemed like a fastball. You know what I mean? They seem a little bit too mainstream. But here, let me show you this one, Canopy Growth. This is a cannabis stock. It's $15. Am I showing you the screen? Yeah, it's $15. It's down. You can see, it's been down since last year. It's been going down. So this is a pretty big cannabis stock. And just look at its technicals. Does that mean it's a good buy? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see the technicals for a week. The technicals certainly look all right, but not for a week and not for a month. So yeah, that's the answer. So I'm not really attracted to those. I'm more attracted to like just biomedical, like the pharmaceutical, like the guilds, and there's other companies that are doing research. Look at that other one that Inovio, that company went up a lot, and they're doing like research for a vaccine or whatnot. So I think those have higher upside potential. And then link ETH and Bitcoin. I'll repeat it. The big move that I did this month is moving into ETH and positioning myself for that 32 ETH club. That's the major move. These other moves that I've done, small moves, they're just for basically educational purposes. ETH was an actual move. Let's look at CoinDesk real quick. Let's look at this. What the oil price collapse means for Bitcoin's halving valuation. Well, I'll tell you this much. Low oil prices means low energy prices, cheaper mining, right? The takeaway for Bitcoin traders is there might be a lot of factors in crypto markets that are known but not really reflected in price. Those could include the deflationary impact of the coronavirus induced global recession and the potential inflationary forces of the Federal Reserve's trillions of dollars emergency money injections. Another might be the upcoming minor reward halving due to take place next month. The markets are just simply reflecting at this point what's going on in the real economy, which obviously is a lot of volatility. I agree. Bitcoin barely flinched as negative oil prices sent shockwaves through traditional markets. Was that the right reaction for the Bitcoin market? There's so much traders don't know about the future course of the pandemic and its ramifications for businesses. Bitcoin's often touted by traders. Okay, where's the bottom line here? To put simply, Bitcoin could rise in the short term and may breach the recent trading range on the high side. Acceptance above 7,450 would open the door for a stronger rally to 8,000. Yeah, that's basically what I've been looking at. Hit the likes, indeed. Rafterman. Let me take a peek over there to D Live, see if we got anybody on D Live. No, we only got Zilla out there throwing me lemons. Zilla been throwing me lemons every stream. I appreciate you, Zilla. Thank you so much. And we'll redistribute them if we get some more people out there. If we get like 5 people on D Live, I'll do a redistribution. We already got 50 lemons there. So head over to D Live. If I see at least 5 people on D Live, I'll do a little distribution over there. "19 days to the halvening." Yeah, we're too close to that. We're basically 3 weeks away from the halvening. I would expect this to be the sweet spot. Be honest with you. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, 1 week before the halvening, it does run up. That could be happening. We've seen some of these stocks like Netflix and others, that they run up on the day of earnings. So let's see. And because of that, I'm doing the dollar cost average strategy to take some profits. I'm not waiting for a specific price to sell. I'm just starting to average sell above 7,000. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions before we go ahead and land the plane. Make sure you watch this morning's video. Check out all the links that I have down below. Join D Live. Join Robinhood. Join Robinhood and get a free stock. You don't even got to spend anything. You want to hold a stock for free? I got Halliburton. I got Caesar's Palace or Caesar Entertainment, amongst other stocks that you can receive by joining. Let me link you up with the amongst other stocks that you can receive by joining. Yeah, I'm gonna get the link from right here. Here's the link, guys. It's right here. I'm gonna share this on D Live as well. Kaboom. That's my link to join Robinhood. You join that, you get a free stock without spending any money. Be clear though, Robinhood's completely regulated. You got to put your information. It's not crypto. It's since it's not crypto and it's regulated, I think it's insured up to 200K. Don't quote me on that. You got to make sure on your own, but I think that is true. We got 4 people on D Live. I'll give it a few seconds. We got 1 more person on D Live. I'll do a redistribution right now. So I'll give it about a minute more. If you head over to D Live right now, I'll do a distribution. If we got 4 viewers, we need 5, and I'll do a distribution. So head over there right now. Boom, 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 boom. So far, the stimulus has been bullish. I was expecting it to be a bit bearish, but as soon as I saw the 10-year yield go green and crude go green, then I heard about the stimulus, then you immediately switched back to bull mode for the short term. Come on, I need 1 more guy over here on D Live. Let's go. 1 guy on D Live, and we'll do a redistribution. We got about another 45 seconds. Thanks, champ. No need to get going. The Zilla's kiddos need wrangling. There you go, Zilla. Have a good day and enjoy. You said it was nighttime out there, right? So you guys are ahead of us or behind us? I wasn't paying attention, but enjoy your day and have fun with the kiddos. And what the hell, guys? We got 4 people. Throw lemons at someone at 11 p.m. Yeah, let's go ahead and just throw lemons right now. Distribute the rewards. I said I was waiting for 5 people. We got 4. Let's see if anybody gets lucky. Distribute the rewards right now. Let's do it. Click claim rewards. Nobody won. That's awesome. Nobody won. All right. And I got that fifth person. Nobody won. You got to click claim rewards. I can't do another redistribution till at least 10 minutes because of the system. But next time, you got to click claim rewards on your end. If not, no one's going to get the reward. We'll try it next time. Well, on that note, I'm out of here, guys. Enjoy your day. And remember, this chat on DLive is always open 24 hours. If you guys want to ask a question, drop a link, do it here. This is basically the open forum for the cryptomaniacs. All right, guys, stay strong out there. I'll catch you guys, if not today, tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.